Today we are checking out Borsta, which is a VST plugin made by the company KLEVGRAND. It is a percussive loop VST instrument that works for both Windows and Mac and all DAWs. The link's in the description box, and I definitely want to hear from you guys if it's worth checking out or not. Plus, there's a demo version for you to try, so check it out before you buy. So here are some typical boring trap drums. Yeah, that was kind of a shot. Nope, nothing special there, right? Let's add the VST plugin Borsta into the mix. Not bad, right? Well, let's go ahead and finish it off. Not bad, not bad. But what if you do house music though? Again, not bad, but let's add Borsta into the mix. Now let's hear the beat collectively with a melody and a bass line. Your boy gets down on some house music, but that's besides the point. Now let's explore it a little bit more. To give an example of how Borsta works, you can press like one note on a MIDI keyboard or a MIDI controller and get loops, or just draw in one MIDI note event. And these are all the ones that I used in this video. And it also has like one shots too. So if you're like a master of what you do, you can play like different percussive parts too. So Borsta does work in all DAWs. I'm going to pull it up in the MPC software just for this video right here. So what I'm going to do is just go over here to KLEVGRAND and grab Borsta and then select it. And then we have Borsta again. So to start things off, there are presets. So if you want to see presets, just go over here where it says clipboard pipe menu and click on it, and you can go through some pretty decent loops. Of course, these loops can be hosted to the BPM of your DAW of choice. We're at like 77 BPM right now. So it has some pretty good stuff. There are different ways that you can mess with it. Of course, the sequencer in itself is a little bit of a mystery to me. But you have things like brush on mode and brush off mode. You can change curves. Let's see. Let's go right here. And you see it's broken down into different parts. So maybe you don't like certain parts of the loop. You can turn it up and down in volume. And then there's master, and then you also can change like the reverb too. So if that's the reverb that you want, like concrete house. That sounds bad. Let's go with dampening wall or damping walls. I'm gonna mess with the decay. You also have your EQ area right here on the module in the global tab. So if it's something that has too much bass, you can adjust it as you see. I'm going to reduce the decay real quick. You have different rooms. go into garage. Let's go to bedroom. And yeah, pitch. Harmonics. One thing that is pretty unique that I like on here is the event mode right here. I'm skipping over the envelope mode for a second, but we'll get back to that. So inherently, you can make the rhythm whatever count that you want. So let's go over to a higher BPM. I'm gonna go up a little bit. And that might be your flavor too. I have seen that you can lock different parameters. And change different aspects of it. You have a pretty decently sized library of stuff to play with. And that's where the mystery begins for me. So with playing with this plugin, I was looking at it. And of course, if you are pressing on the key, it'll tell you, you'll see a little playhead right here. So you'll know what parameter you're adjusting. And you can see that the envelope affects like the length. You can also change the sync mode. So when you want to sync to like direct or external, you can do that. So external will be probably good for like any other percussive sounds that you got in another plugin, given that the DAW actually allows you to route it. You can change the drums on the fly, so let's go with cymbal chains or something like that. And let's go to so just some messing with the tools. You know, you could do some stuff. It says add command and different tools that you can grab, but I don't necessarily know where you would apply it. I actually looked at the manual and was like totally confused. I was lost, but the core parts of this plugin makes it pretty decent enough to warrant a purchase, especially if you're into percussive loops. Let me know if this video was helpful to you. I apologize that I didn't really know much about it even after a few days of studying. It is a pretty decent plugin, and the only con that I could find outside of the difficulty of learning, and that's subjective to your intelligence. You might be a little smarter than me. But other than that, I would say that sometimes it doesn't match with the host DAW, and I found that to be an issue. But other than that, it seems to catch itself. It's kind of like a gross beat type thing. Do I give this the stamp of approval? I would say about 85% yes.